Tell us about yourself and your teaching experience.
I have been passionate about teaching from a young age, inspired by my own elementary school teachers. I graduated with a degree in elementary education from XYZ University, where I completed my student teaching at ABC Elementary School. There, I taught second grade and gained valuable experience in lesson planning, classroom management, and differentiated instruction. I have since worked for 3 years at DEF Elementary, teaching third grade. My teaching philosophy focuses on creating a supportive and inclusive environment where every student feels valued and motivated to learn.
How do you handle classroom management?
Effective classroom management starts with establishing clear expectations and consistent routines. I use a positive reinforcement system to encourage good behavior and set clear consequences for disruptions. I believe in proactive strategies like engaging lessons and interactive activities to keep students focused. Additionally, I implement conflict resolution techniques to address issues as they arise and maintain a calm and respectful classroom atmosphere.
How do you differentiate instruction to meet the needs of all students?
Differentiation is key to meeting the diverse needs of students. I assess students' individual strengths, weaknesses, and learning styles through formative assessments and observations. I then tailor my instruction by providing various entry points to learning, such as offering visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learning activities. For example, in a math lesson, I might use manipulatives for hands-on learners, visual aids for visual learners, and group discussions for auditory learners. Additionally, I provide extensions for advanced students and additional support for those who need it.
How do you incorporate technology into your teaching?
Technology is a powerful tool in the modern classroom. I incorporate it by using interactive whiteboards for dynamic lessons, educational apps to reinforce concepts, and online resources for research projects. For instance, I use Google Classroom to post assignments, provide feedback, and facilitate discussions. I also integrate coding activities and use educational software like Kahoot and Quizlet to make learning fun and interactive. Importantly, I teach digital citizenship to help students use technology responsibly.
Describe a successful lesson you have taught.
One of my most successful lessons was a science unit on the water cycle for my third graders. I started with an engaging video to introduce the topic, followed by a hands-on experiment where students created mini water cycles in Ziploc bags taped to the windows. We tracked the water cycle process over several days, recording observations in science journals. The students were highly engaged and could explain the stages of the water cycle in their own words. This lesson was successful because it was interactive, visually stimulating, and allowed students to explore the concept in a tangible way.
How do you communicate with parents and involve them in their child's education?
Open communication with parents is essential for student success. I establish this through regular updates via newsletters, emails, and a class website. I also schedule parent-teacher conferences to discuss student progress and address any concerns. I encourage parental involvement by inviting them to volunteer in the classroom, attend field trips, and participate in school events. Additionally, I use tools like ClassDojo to share daily highlights and student achievements, ensuring parents feel connected to their child's learning experience.
How do you assess student learning?
I use a variety of assessment methods to gauge student learning, including formative and summative assessments. Formative assessments like quizzes, exit tickets, and observations help me monitor student progress and adjust instruction as needed. Summative assessments, such as unit tests and projects, evaluate students' understanding of the material. I also use rubrics to provide clear expectations and consistent grading. Additionally, I incorporate self-assessments and peer reviews to foster reflection and critical thinking skills in students.
What strategies do you use to support students with special needs?
Supporting students with special needs requires collaboration and individualized strategies. I work closely with special education teachers and follow IEP, Individualized Education Plan guidelines. I use accommodations like preferential seating, extended time on assignments, and modified materials to ensure accessibility. I also incorporate inclusive teaching practices, such as multisensory instruction and small group work, to cater to diverse learning needs. Building a strong rapport with these students and maintaining open communication with their parents are also crucial to their success.
How do you stay current with educational best practices and continue your professional development?
I stay current by participating in professional development opportunities, such as workshops, conferences, and webinars. I am an active member of educational organizations and regularly read professional journals and books on education. I also collaborate with colleagues through professional learning communities, PLCs, to share insights and strategies. Reflecting on my teaching practices and seeking feedback from peers further helps me grow as an educator.
Why do you want to work at our school?
I am drawn to your school because of its strong emphasis on community and commitment to academic excellence. I appreciate your school's focus on fostering a supportive and inclusive environment, which aligns with my teaching philosophy. I am also impressed by your school's innovative use of technology and dedication to professional development for staff. I believe that my skills and experiences would be a great fit for your team, and I am excited about the opportunity to contribute to your students' success.